know you guys already seen the WWE version of this video already, probably by now. But for Dragon Ball, I'm going to throw a little bit of a spin on it. This time, I'm just going to be asking ChatGPT impossible Dragon Ball questions and seeing what they come up with. You already know. Let's go, man. First off, let's go with... Let's try to, you know what I'm saying, do some building blocks here. You know, nah, we're just going to jump right into the fire. Who is the better character, Goku or Vegeta? Sorry in advance because you're going to hear a lot of, not vegetarian. Sorry in advance because you're going to hear a lot of typing, but try to ignore that. Alright, this is one of the biggest debates in Dragon Ball, and the answer depends on what you value in a character. If we're talking overall character rating, I'd give the edge to Vegeta. If we're talking iconic, hero status, and impact, it's Goku. Here's a breakdown. Vegeta has arguably the best character arc in the entire franchise. Starts as a Saiyan Prince, willing to power, becomes a rival who slowly learns humanity, goes from someone who sees Earth as beneath him to willing to die to protect it, becomes a better husband and father, learns that strength isn't just about defeating someone else. His transformation from the guy who laughed at sacrificing other guys to sacrifice himself against Majin Buu is one of the greatest moments. Okay. I'm not going to read Goku section because you don't really need to. You picked Vegeta. You picked well. I got one more which character is better, and then I'll move on to another type of question here. Who is the better character? Don't mind my slow typing either. Gogeta or Vegeta? Now before I type this in, I think Gogeta in basically every category. Who's the better character? Who's a stronger character? Who's cooler? I mean, the only thing I guess you could give Vegeta is just his cockiness and his arrogance. But let's see what ChatGPT thinks, though. Let's see what AI thinks. The debate is almost as legendary as Goku vs. Vegeta. Gogeta vs. Vegeta comes down to what you value more, style and efficiency, or personality and legacy. My pick is Vegeta is a better character, but Gogeta is a better fighter. Okay, I'm not mad at that. He admitted that Gogeta gonna cook somebody up. Vegeta has a much bigger personality. I mean, I could kind of see that too, because another thing that I love about Gogeta, which may kind of hurt his argument in a way, is that he's more stands on business. Vegeta is more like, I'm going to beat you with my feet. I'm more cocky. Gogeta's like, nah, bro, I got 30 minutes to lock in. I'm going to take care of you guys right now. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, Vegeta has a bigger personality, combines Goku's playful confidence and Vegeta's arrogance. He loves messing with his opponents. He has some of the funniest trash talk in Dragon Ball. His confidence feels like the perfect mix of both stands. The way he toys with Super Buu and humiliates him as a character, who knows exactly how powerful he is. Winner, Vegeta. Okay. Let's do this. 3 or Xeno versus 2? Let's see. I already know my answer. This is a great debate because Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and Xenoverse 2 are two of the most beloved Dragon Ball games, but they're trying to accomplish different things. My pick, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, is the better Dragon Ball fighting game. Xenoverse 2 is a better Dragon Ball experience. I mean, that is honest. AI is freaking not just cooking, he's deep fried right now. I mean, he's not wrong. Or it, whatever you want to call it, but because that's deeper than one would think. You're really deep into that. Xenoverse 2, I mean, it's a great Dragon Ball experience because, I mean, you're going from the very beginning, from fighting Raditz, and you're fighting these little evil carbon copies of them and whatnot, but you're going from the beginning to the end with the twist on it with your own character. It's not the typical boring Dragon Ball story mode that we've seen 700,002 times, but it's just an own spin on it. But the fighting is nowhere near as good as Tenkaichi 3, nowhere near as good as Sparking, you know what I mean? The combat isn't as good, but the story and overall, like, mystique of it is better. So I agree with that. Alright, next, I got one that's very hot topic right now. Who would win in a fight? The Invincible verse or the Dragon Ball verse. Now, there's obviously a very obvious answer. Just want to see if AI is still going to cook. This is a fun matchup because Invincible has some insanely powerful characters, where Dragon Ball operates on a completely different power scale. The Dragon Ball verse by a massive margin. Okay. I was just testing you. That was a little baby question here. All right. I got another one. Which show is better and why? Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball GT? Oh, we all know the song by now. Let's see. I'm curious. Oh man, beautiful MUI, Super Saiyan 4, MUI again. This is one of the most controversial Dragon Ball debates because Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball GT both have huge strengths and weaknesses. My verdict, Dragon Ball Super is the better overall show, but Dragon Ball GT has higher emotional highs and a stronger sense of adventure. Bro, wow, they're really cooking. Because yes, I think Super is a better show too at this point. I mean, I even recently rewatched GT, I want to say within the last year, and it's just, you can't even watch the first saga because it's just so boring. Like it's trying to be adventurous and cute and mysterious as Dragon Ball, but you can't be because you're how many years later and you got different characters. Like Trunks and Pan are never gonna do what Bulma and like the likes of Yamcha did in the original. It just doesn't hit the same, and it takes to get into the second saga to finally for the show to get good. And it's like by the time we all get there, you're skipping how many damn episodes. My verdict, Dragon Ball Super. Oh yeah, I already read that. Let's see what the strengths is for Dragon Ball Super. I'm curious. Expands the universe with multiple universes. Introduces guided destruction and the angels. Brings back iconic characters. Creates new rivals and threats. Determined power, especially gives Dragon Ball massive scale with 80 fighters battling for survival. I like that. GT story has great ideas. See, this is another thing. Great ideas from GT. Not great execution. Oh my god, it even says that, but the execution is inconsistent. But yes, the Black Star Dragon Balls makes sense after all these years of like using the use for it all. I want nice shoes, or I want the most comfortable pair of underwear. Like you're abusing these magical orbs that you have to wait a year in between getting, and it makes sense how they kind of turned on Earth. Baby taking over Earth, great. Shadow dragons coming out of the Dragon Balls, and you having 7 mythical nasty dragons coming out. Makes sense. Stay with me. Can you defeat Goku in a fight? Let's see how strong ChatGPT thinks it is. Yo, it actually answered. Short answer, no, I cannot defeat Goku in a fight. Even if I were to use my AI powers, I have a major problem. I don't have a physical body, key, martial arts training, or the ability to throw hands. Goku would look at me like, wait, you're just talking computer? Fight outcome. Goku wins instantly. But if we're being creative and giving me a Dragon Ball character form, I still have a tough matchup. ChatGPT versus Goku. It breaks it down. I gotta read this, I'm sorry. Strength, Goku, universe, level power, ultra instinct, gains and fighting experience. Goku, I can't even move. Battle IQ, Goku slightly. Goku's one of the strongest combat adapters in fiction. Information strategy, me. Obviously, Goku's like smart. This is from the computer. My only possible win condition, talk Goku into a training session instead of fighting. Challenge him to a trivia battle. Distract him with food, especially if I bring out a lifetime supply of Chi-Chi's cooking. Goku wins a fight. Oh my god, that's actually hilarious, bro. Alright, I got one last question. Let's see what ChatGPT is going to say. Who is your personal favorite? No. We'll do this. Give me your top 5 personal favorite Dragon Ball characters. And tell me why. Let's see. Ha! Vegeta's number 1. Great question. Since you've been asking a lot of Dragon Ball debate questions, I'll answer this like a fan ranking, not just strongest characters. I'm ranking based on character writing, impact, moments, personality, and how much I enjoy watching. Vegeta, the greatest character arc in Dragon Ball. Hard to argue there. His growth is unmatched. He starts as a ruthless Saiyan Prince, someone who views everyone as inferior, a villain who destroys planets without hesitation. Alright, let's go to number 2. Read all this. Number 2, Goku, the heart of Dragon Ball. Goku's the reason Dragon Ball became legendary. Again, facts, bro. What makes him original? His love for fighting, his never-ending optimism, his ability to inspire others around him, his willingness to challenge impossible odds. Alright. Number 3, we're gonna guess Piccolo. I just have a funny feeling. Either ChatGPT, we're just sinking right now, or ChatGPT is an extreme casual. Because they're just naming main MCs at this point. But anyways, Piccolo, the most underrated character. Piccolo might have the biggest transformation besides Vegeta. He goes from King Piccolo's evil reincarnation, someone whose only goal is revenge against Goku, Gohan's mentor, father figure, one of Earth's greatest protectors. 4 is Gohan, watch. If 4 is Gohan, Future Trunks. Okay. Okay. I like it. The coolest character introduction. Future Trunks had one of the greatest entrances in anime history. The mysterious Super Saiyan appears, kills Frieza instantly, and tells Goku the future is doomed. His story is heartbreaking. His world was destroyed, his friends were killed, he had to grow up in Great's world. That is facts, indeed. Lastly, I already guessed Gohan number 4, I'm going to guess Gohan number 5. I'd be very surprised not to see Gohan in this list. Frieza, wow! I'm sorry, the Gohan disrespect is not warranted here. The perfect villain. Frieza is arguably Dragon Ball's greatest villain. I don't really think it's debatable. He definitely is, and probably the best villain in all of anime. Anyways, while he works, intelligent, not too strong, he's cruel but charismatic, he represents everything Saiyans hate. His rivalry with Goku is legendary, and never saw it wouldn't be remembered the same without him. Even in Super, his return showed why he remains one of anime's best villains. Why he's great, he's the most evil in the most entertaining way possible. Let's just check out the honorable mentions here for shits and giggles. Gohan, Broly, Krillin, 17, and Beerus. Wow, this is a good list. I'm not gonna lie, ChatGPT kind of cooked on this one. They really disappointed me in the WrestleMania 42 rebook list, but this one is pretty fuego here. You guys let me know if you enjoy the video. Let me know if you want me to ask AI other questions or do anything else with AI. Please comment below that you enjoyed the video, that you hated it, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. I done talked enough. Peace out.